What is up, car addicts? In this video I'll be talking about the unreleased drip feed cars for the Agents of Sabotage DLC update. I do want to give a big shout out to Classique on X for the images of these cars, and Need for Madness on X as well. I'll leave the links to their pages down below in the description. So in past DLCs we usually get a drip feed car once a month. However, with the bottom dollar bounties update last year, Rockstar was doing one drip feed car every week, so every Thursday. And I think they're probably going to do the same thing with this DLC. So we have a total of 9 drip feed vehicles for this update. So the drip feed is probably going to be only about 2 months long this time around, and maybe even less, since last time they would even sometimes release 2 vehicles at once. Now I do want to mention that we are not too sure on the exact release order, because 1 car will be on the Legendary Motorsports website, 2 will be on the San Andreas website, 5 on the Warstock website, and 1 on Elitas. So I will be showing these cars in order of website, but again we don't know the exact release order because Rockstar randomly goes back and forth between the websites. So let's start with the Legendary Motorsports website, where we should be getting our first drip feed car most likely next Thursday, December 19th, which is the Invetero Coquette D5. This one's of a sports class and will cost about 1.7 million. It's primarily based on the Corvette C6. I'm very excited for this one, and I really hope it has C6 ZR1 style customization. Moving along to the San Andreas website, we have the Vapid Firebolt ASP. This one's in the off-roads class and will cost just under 1.9 million. Plus it's also the tier 4 reward and career progress for those of you on current gen consoles. It's a shame that it's in the off-roads class. It really should have been in the muscle car class like the Yosemite, but anyway, it's primarily based on the 2nd gen Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. Very excited about this one as well. I'm sure it's going to have the Fast and Furious Racer's Edge style chop truck livery and probably good customization. Anyway, next up we have the Vapid Uranus Lozspeed. This one's in the sports class and will cost 1.1 million. It's primarily based on the Ford Sierra RS Cosworth. Just a very cool legendary car that I'm glad Rockstar decided to add. Moving along to the Warstock website, we have the Taco Van. Now this is an OG 2013 vehicle, however Rockstar will let us own it soon as a Pegasus vehicle. This one will have a normal price of $345,000 and a trade price of about $258,000. Next up we have the Willard Outreach faction, so basically a cop car version of the original faction. This one's in the emergencies class and will have a normal price of about 4.1 million and a trade price of about 3.1 million. It will also feature a new cop car siren, and is primarily based on the Buick Grand National police car. Continuing, we have the Invetero Coquette D10 Pursuit. We saw this in the original trailer. It's basically a cop car version of the original Coquette D10. This one's in the emergencies class, will have a normal price of about 5.6 million and a trade price of about 4.2 million. Moving along, we have the Buckingham DH7 Iron Mule. It's basically a brand new cargo bob that will have the hook and everything. It will be able to pick up vehicles, tanks. This one's in the emergencies class, will have a normal price of about 2.3 million and a trade price of about 1.7 million, which is actually very cheap compared to other aircraft in the game. This one's in the helicopters class and is based on the Sikorsky CH-53K King Stallion, which is a heavy transport heli that was designed for the Marines. Very cool. And lastly for this website, we have the Eberhand Titan 250D, and yes, that's a brand new manufacturer as well. This one will have a normal price of just under 4.9 million and a trade price of about 3.6 million. It's in the planes class and is based on the Lockheed AC-130J Ghost Rider, which is the weaponized variant. So finally a proper AC-130, and a weaponized one at that. This one's going to be sick, especially with those guns on the sides. And lastly, moving on to Elitas Travel's website, we have the Western Duster 300H. So this one will have a normal price of about $1 million and a trade price of about $700,000. It's in the planes class and seems to be based on the Air Tractor AT502. So finally an updated crop duster plane. I'm actually pretty excited for that one as well. Also to mention, the Jester Classic, the original Fudo, and the Rune Chebrek will be receiving drift tuning later on as well. But anyways guys, there you have it, the 9 drip feed vehicles for the Agents of Sabotage DLC. Let me know down below in the comments which one you're most excited for and planning on buying. Personally, I'm most excited for that Corvette C6 and the Ford Lightning. Those are going to be a ton of fun to customize and mess around with. But Thanks again for watching, guys. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.